This is what you'll see when you open up Sentence Diagrammer. Here is the File menu. You see your typical items. And then we have a diagram set up where you can change the background. If you're going to, let's just open the dialog. If you're going to open textures or linear gradients or hatches. And here you'll choose your color for the background. And here you'll choose your color for the foreground. We also have a page set up. You can change the size of the document. To print, you can change its orientation, and you can change its zoom. There's also one for page size, and here you can make a custom size, or you can fit the diagram itself to the size of your drawing. And finally, there's a scale that you can change. The normal scale is 1 pixel, so you can go metric or architectural. Everything previews here. And finally, our third dialog is the page border. You can change its visibility, its transparency, its dash style, its weight, and its color. It's previewed here. Finally, in the File menu, you'll see Print, Preview, and Print, and Export, which means you can export your document as a PDF file, as an image, and the images include bitmap and the EXIF, the GIF, the ICO or icon files, a JPEG, a PNG, or a TIFF. In our Edit menu, we have our typical menu items, and Help is online. Now, in order to get started quickly, let's look at this set of tools here. The Add Line drop-down here automatically inserts a line into your diagram, and the other red box automatically adds a text box to your diagram. I'm going to turn the grid on and bring the zoom to 100%, which is the default. That's why the text boxes weren't showing up. When you bring in a text box, they stack on top of one another. Let's show you. You just simply click Add Text, and then you move these apart in order to insert them into your diagram. When you click this button here, Make Transparent, it makes all of the text boxes at the same time transparent. When you click Fit Text, whatever you have typed in here, the bounding box fits the text typed inside. In order to change your text, you look for the crosshairs and you double click and you can change your text. You see the box is still too large, so you simply click the yellow button. You want to, let's say, add a line, let's say 150 pixels. And as you know, this is the baseline, and you'll want to add a line that bisects the baseline. Let's click on 30 pixels, but you want it to be vertical. So you simply go to Rotate Nodes and make it 90 degrees, and you can move it here. And now you want to nudge it down with these nudge tools here. And you can tell the direction easily. And then I'll bring Ron down here. Notice how the text is bouncing on these lines, which are a pixel apart. That's because we have Snap to Grid on. If you want to turn it off, you can toggle it here. And then let's nudge this up. So we have our subject. And now we have a line, so we know the next element will be a verb or a predicate. So let's bring this down. Oh, rather, let's type in our predicate, and we'll make it loves. And then we'll fit it, and we'll bring it down here. And notice that the baselines aren't exactly lined up. We'll show you how to deal with that in a minute. Our next line just meets the baseline, and that shows that the next element will be a direct object. So we can either add another line, or we can take this line and then copy it either by right-clicking and then paste it. I'm going to click here for undo. I really don't want a line that large, so I think I'll go to a 10 pixel line, and then I'll rotate it 90. And then I can also move this line with my keyboard more than 1 pixel at a time, and that's what I'm doing. I can actually select that line and make it just a little bit larger. And then I'll take another text box here and double click and do it like this and fit the text and then bring it down. Now, by holding down the control button and selecting each one of these words, I can right click. I'm going to do it up here so it'll stay in camera view, and you can see the context menu, And we'll go to the align here and align the bottoms, and we have a simple diagram. So in our next video, we're going to look at a few more tools, including these here in the palette. See you in the next video.